guys. Saturday, and we are in the middle of a blizzard.
It just started. It just started.
And who'd be the happy person sitting downstairs? The asshole with the snowmobile.
Hey, I told you go take her for a rip if you want.
Still might. I gotta get some whiskey in my system first. Just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna look at, he brought over Firestone Nitro Merlin Milk Stout, and it says you're supposed to do this.
Yeah, pour hard.
And then this.
Oh yeah, she's got some.
And then this.
Oh, I like it.
Oh yeah. Now we're getting. Sorry. Now we're getting that.
That looks nice, huh?
The old cascading effect. Gotta love that.
Yeah, I like it.
I like anything where the directions say that it's best if you do it hard.
I wish women came with those instructions.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, honey, we're gonna end the evening with it hard. You gotta make sure you give it 3 good tugs before you go hard. Okay, so kind of.
You didn't even read the ingredients, did you?
You can't. It might sway your thoughts.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. I want to try to pick something out.
Oh, that's fine. You go ahead. I'm gonna look.
I don't really like the way it smells, to be honest.
Oh, you can fuck off then.
I'm just saying. Speaking of hard, Matt pointed out how awesome her jeans are, and I pointed out that that's just a fucking blue thong. Cheers.
I said I liked her jeans, but same thing, I guess.
This is crap. Go get more. No, this is really good. It's
I told you. Holy shit! You drank fucking half your glass. I told you it's smooth, isn't it? I had 2 sips
Really?
last night. I wasn't trying to cheat, guys. I took 2 sips and passed out. And I was so drunk I couldn't tell you. I just know it was fucking smooth. It was good.
This is 5.5%, by the way. I didn't mention that. No, it's it really doesn't. It doesn't really have. It's not that it smells bad. It just doesn't. Well, now that the glass is more lined, but holy shit, smooth, semi to medium on the sweetness. Hey, I gotta check my own shit. Did we review Bent Paddle Double Black 2019?
I don't know.
I thought I did.
I know we've done a couple double blacks, I thought, but I don't know if we ever did bent paddle.
I'm gonna have to do a search because it seems like the stores are stocked with it, and I don't know if I missed reviewing it or if it just sucked so bad this year
That you don't want anymore?
that they can't sell it. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Oh, never mind. I gotta do this.
It sucks so bad you want more, huh?
2 years ago, 1 year ago.
So it don't look like we did one from this year then.
There's
2018.
2018. What is this one?
Looks like her nipple's popping out all by itself. Hey, did you see those, the new thing that's going out? The boob sweaters?
Boob sweaters?
Yeah. So, like, girls are purposely cutting holes and having their boob, like, hang out of the sweater on one side. And they're dressing their boob like a reindeer.
Oh, yeah, Christine actually showed me a... I don't see a date on there. What the hell?
Well, when did you put the or when you do the video?
From Bent Paddle.
Hey, you're going to get copyright infringement on your own video.
2008. Well, actually, this is the 2017.
Oh,
2008.
so that was
The
17.
2017 batch of Double Shot Double Black.
Huh, maybe I haven't reviewed it this year then. 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, I guess.
So what you're saying is we're gonna have to go get some.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a whole, maybe this whole. I tell you, I don't know if they've really slipped on their quality or not, but oh my God, the double that the first
that
year
one looks hilarious. You in the green, go down. You look like you were on some hefty drugs there. Keep going, keep going. Right there.
that was when none of this was like this.
Oh, dude, you look like you look like you're
7 years ago.
You look like you're cracked out there, buddy.
That was a Storm King Imperial Stout from Victory. Yeah, evidently I'm gonna have to pick up a bottle of it. I know I have a video for the 2018.
Yep, and 2017.
Because I was actually smart and put it in here. 1 year ago on the 2018. Well, I guess there is a reason to pick it up. Of course, it sucks. I hope.
How much was that? $20.
Yeah,
For a large bottle.
for the 750.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go right on into the. Stay out of the way. Just missing the Two-Hearted Ale Club, but letting them know. Oh, I see DFC says Three-Hearted Ale Club. Yeah, you were rusty. You missed out on it. First was Steven Hops and Lead saying first. Smile Money top 5 or second. He's got both of them covered. Johnny Conchell saying first or second. Edit it just fucking third. Frontline top 5. Hey, where's the German Ninja? I want to say thanks to Steve for being on Locked and Loaded. Unfortunately, a lot of shit went down before the show, and Steve was like, you know, if you just want me to bow out, and I said no, let's go ahead and stay on the stay on doing the show. But long story short, guys, I'd really appreciate it, and I'll put the link down below. We moved the goalposts quite a bit last night. When we started Locked and Loaded, we had like $1,104 in the GoFundMe for Mr. Holster, Jack. And when the show was over, we had $1,720 in the kitty. I am going to close it on either the 8th or when it hits the $2,000 goal, so I can get the money on the way to Mr. Holster. All I'm going to say right now is that this money is very much needed, and a lot of nothing good has gone down in the last 3 days. So please go over, click on the thing, and get us to the $2,000 so I can get the money on its way. And everybody, please, your thoughts and your prayers to Mr. Holster and his lovely wife, that something good can come from this. Getting fucking sick and tired of the C word. That's all I'm gonna say. Stalker Steve is saying third. He's a fucking liar. Stalker Steve's saying fourth.
Okay, fourth.
And with Matt's help, actually, I'm kind of glad that you actually decided to join me today, because I think the brew review, as it was going to go, was going to be not so positive. But
A little bit of a rage fest.
well, no, I'm getting sick and tired of all of the bad things that happened to our friends. And you know, I've had the opportunity to spend personal time with Mr. and Mrs. Holster, and you know, when you get the everything is all good, and
damn, your shit is lighting up like a Christmas tree.
that is Messenger. this is exactly why I have the deplorables and one other group that I'm in, notifications turned off because it gets completely out of control. Oh, nice, Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy, if I'm not getting back to you, pre-dawn death, because I'm, doing this. And, these guys get upset when,
they're so important.
Oh, and the JR10 Desert Gold, probably sitting in his backyard, and it's probably some miserable temperature, like 85 degrees right now.
Yeah,
he doesn't...
Fuck off.
See, I sent him the picture of what we're going through, and he...
oh, boy. He's wearing a pair of shorts, maybe a little wife beater or something like that, just sweating.
Yeah, so... Oh, thank you, Remco. He sent me a few possible future brew girls.
Ooh, you know what? Hold on. I like that one. She's got a Star Wars tattoo. She's got some crazy purple hair. I'd be all over that.
What do you think, future brew girl? Is she material worthy?
I'd be all over that just because it's so different from what I see around here. Let me tell you.
Then we got the 2 for Tuesday.
Hey, someone's going to like that. That's a little bit more ass than titty there.
This one, I would have to move the brew beer cap logo to cover up a little too much showage there.
She got a peach hanging out.
Sharky, yeah. And this one, if removing something makes you happy, just do it. She took the seat off her bike. I don't understand what's happening there, but it's a nice bike, though. I'd love to ride that.
Oh, you go ahead and ride the bike.
Okay. Yeah, the last time you were here, I believe this was a 6-pack.
Yeah. Oh, I got more at my house. I just brought 2 over because I brought the big can of the other stuff.
Yeah, we got options, but now, all of a sudden, we're like into the 5th comment, and I feel like I'm nursing already, but we do have we have that one.
Well, I got that Moose Lake, the other one, that one's stronger. This was, the only reason why I got this actually is because it's something I thought we never tried, and I like my milk stouts. It was a little weaker. They had 4 different kinds from this brand, and one was up to like 6.6 or 7, but it just didn't sound as good as the milk stout, so I went with this, and I'm actually really happy I did. I like this.
No, this is something that sometimes on the really the heavy hitters, you're like one and done, and then after that I need to like reach for something else. I can honestly see this one being, you open the first one and somewhere later
drinking right through the whole 6-pack.
Somewhere later that night you throw the last one in the recycling bin. Frontline says, babes are yummy, brew babe especially. Stalker Steve, damn, 5th. It keeps changing. Damn, you big channels. What?
He's not like 5th, he's like 10th, isn't he?
Yeah, he's double tapping. He's like way down here. And
oh, okay.
Stalker Steve, there's one I want. SKS, please. Oh, okay. Hey, Steve, how about I trade you the SKS for a Armageddon trigger and the MCK? No. Thanks for offering, though. Ed's rifle. Ed's rifle, I really hope to put in my daughter's hands when I'm getting ready to deplane this reality. Brad says titties and beer all day. I always like the way Brad thinks.
He forgot something there. Every day.
All day and every day.
Yeah.
DFC, top 10, I still got it. Stalker Steve, geez, he's on a roll. Pineapple juice and dark rum. Pineapple juice, I don't know. Steve, I've never tried that, Steve. I'd have to I know I've done obviously pineapple juice and tequila, pineapple juice and vodka. Being that I'm not naturally now, what I really should do is I should try these higher quality rums, because the only clear rum that I think I've ever had is Bacardi, and for all I know, those ones that NIHAP sent for Christine might be a completely different beast. I mean, even the grappa would probably be good in pineapple juice.
Not to change the subject, but holy Christ, I think I had my favorite drink ever yet. You like pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
I do too. Pumpkin pie White Russians. So I asked the bartender, what's the difference between this and the other ones? He goes, really, it's just the creamer. They have like a pumpkin flavored creamer, but then they add whipped cream and they dash like some pumpkin spice seasoning over the top, just sprinkle it on.
Like nutmeg or something?
Yeah, and then around the rim gets dipped in whatever. I'm telling you, you're just down at Players. Holy Christ. I like White Russians. I like flannel Russians. I like all the Russians. Let me tell you, this thing was...
sounds kind of homosexual.
It's fucking good. It's good. You can say whatever, think whatever you want.
Hey, why don't you run and grab a couple?
I would if they'd let me walk out the door with them.
Snowmobile down there?
Oh, there wouldn't be nothing but me and my coat.
I tell you, what is it? Christine, where the hell did Christine live? That she, well, I know they have drive-thrus in Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're not handing you an open drink, though. Thank you. I mean, it is legal in some states, though. You actually can.
They can give you, when you go through the drive-thrus in Texas, we used to have a drive-thru in Superior, but you couldn't have it open.
No, that,
The O'Reilly, not O'Reilly.
yeah, something like that. Something.
Yeah.
O'Malley's or something like that.
Yeah, that used to be a drive-thru liquor store. But no, down in Texas, you can drink and drive. You just can't be over a certain limit. You can get whatever you want.
A lot of states, there can be open bottles as long as it's not the driver. So if, like, me, you, and I guess Schweitzer could drive. If Schweitzer was the driver, me and you could be getting tanked.
Dude, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? Because you know he ain't drinking. So, like, we could have a good old time. Of course, the only time we go out is when we're going to the range. So we'd be all fucked up at the range.
Hey, God, did we set up one target or two? Yeah, we're going to have to ask you to leave the range. German Ninja, ball bags. German Ninja, why whiskey? Too soon?
Well, if we do whiskey, I'd rather have this to simmer that fucking aftertaste.
Okay, the question is something on the shelf or something?
Hold on.
You know what I should do is I should
clean your shit in here.
I should have. Yeah, we had snacks. I should have put a little red mark or something next to the ones that are not an option anymore.
Well, you drank them all?
Well, my mission is to empty these all out so I can get them back to NIHAP.
Well, what's the rush? You know, if you empty them out, he's just going to send you some more full ones.
That's right, we got to empty these out. Okay, so this is all that remains of... Wow, that's almost gone. 3 must have been kind of good. No. But yet, it's almost empty. 13 and... 13,
That's what you drink when you're already drunk, so, like, you can get rid of it, I'm guessing. That's probably where your mentality was.
13 I liked. 16 was the one that I thought tasted like campfire.
Is that bad?
Yeah, for me it was.
I mean, was it, like, that bad? It was more like what I was saying.
Yeah, imagine...
A little smoky, like...
Imagine tonight we have a fire out back. And tomorrow, I drivel this through it, and you collect it as it runs past the ashes. Oh, that's exactly what it tastes like.
As long as you got a good filter, that's good.
There's no chunk. There's no chunks in it or anything.
More harsh, better mix for number 10. We already did 9. I know we did 9.
Okay, so that one's gone.
100 proof or more. Like number 11, without octane.
That one's gone. The one I rated number 4, I said good flavor with a mild finish. That's that one.
You know what? Today, you always have me. You're picking today. It's all you, boss.
Hey, let's have some driftwood.
Shit, I don't care. Whatever you want, boss.
Now, I've noticed that you haven't been a huge fan of a scotch.
I drink scotches, but I'm more of a bourbon guy.
Okay, we're gonna do 4. Number 4. I like number 4.
I vocally say this on most of your shows. So, are you just now knowing that I'm not a Scotch guy?
Well, I've noticed every single time I've given you something that I really liked that was a Scotch, I got
the ugly face.
You didn't particularly care for it. Yeah, that look.
Got the Scotch. Shit, I do that. I do that on bourbon whiskey too. Sometimes it just hits you.
Number 4 is the Sentimental Flask. This was the flask that was purchased for my first wedding.
Yep.
When I say sentimental, not as much as the.
Not too sentimental.
Let's put it this way. At my second wedding, most of the people there. No, all of the people at the second wedding were happy for me and Christine. At my first wedding, everybody on my side was wondering why the fuck I was marrying that bitch, quote unquote. My own mom turns to my best friend, my best man, and says, I don't understand what he sees in her. Well,
the titties.
She's large-chested and, she could take the chrome right off of a bumper of a 57 Chevy.
Dang.
She had, see, the thing is when you marry a hooker, you have to ask yourself, why is she so good? Because she's a fucking hooker. That's why. I mean, miss her so much.
Live and learn, bud.
Yeah.
Hey, I did the same thing, but you know what? I didn't marry her because I already know I probably can't marry anyone. It ain't gonna last. Not this day and age. And especially with me. I'm a fucking Gemini. It ain't gonna last with anybody.
It's funny, Christine hasn't asked you that question. Hi, my name's Christine. My name's Matt. Oh, what sign are you? I think before we even went on our first date, she had to look up our compatibility in the celestial astral plane.
I don't know. It says, I don't know a whole lot, but I know it says like I only get along with probably 2 people. I'm too informational seeking, and the best quote for it wasn't too bad. The best quote I saw for Geminis is, "If you like me now, or if you hate me now, you're really gonna hate me later. If you like me now, you're gonna love me later." It's like it's gonna be either strong love or hate.
Hey Google, what do you think about Geminis?
Geminis.
I really don't know.
They're assholes, aren't they?
We're informative. We're smart. We're knowledge seekers.
Hey Google, what is a Gemini?
It's a Gemini.
According to Wikipedia, Gemini is the 3rd astrological sign in the zodiac, originating from the constellation of Gemini. It is a positive mutable sign. Under the tropical zodiac, the sun transits this sign between about May 21st and June 21st. Gemini is represented by the twins Castor and Pollux, known as the Dioscuri.
Yeah, thanks, Ted.
You're doing it too.
You're very,
finally.
very welcome.
You can't stick with thanks Google. It's
She needs to mix up the male voice. I mean,
a lot more, but I mean it's still nice. When we figured that out, they should even did that though. Was that not cool? It's something.
Joey Cuz, wow, before the show. That's right. I said I was going to get this one up there before we went live, and I did. Rich Huff here, cheers all. Haven't decided what I'm drinking tonight yet. And then the horny one wants to know if he got his box.
What box was that? The black box?
The flight recorders. Gunwild, top 15, bitches.
Nothing to brag about, but glad you're
You know,
Glad you're on.
I couldn't get Christine to partake in this either.
Fuck no! Dude didn't even open that up for her. If she threw your shit away before fucking open that, put that under her nose and see what happens.
Somehow, I could tell by the look on her face that it wasn't worth opening. I mean, I could do it all myself if I had to.
Fuck that. That shit was nasty. And I've had squid and octopus before, let me tell you what. That was the bee's knees of nasty right there.
Smile money. A pair of pants also. Where did the word pants come from? Hey Google, what's the origin of the word pants?
Trousers.
On the website SanDiegoReader.com, they say, pair, from the Latin, means two like things, and pants were originally two like things. You put them on one leg at a time because they actually came in two pieces.
What the fuck?
Why is it called a pair of underwear?
On the website localhistories.org, they say, today we still say a pair of knickers or panties. That is because in the early 19th century women's underwear consisted to two separate legs joined at the waist. They really were a pair.
That's messed up.
Thank you.
You got it.
Hey Google,
You got it.
you're awesome.
Thank you.
Never heard Google so polite before. Not that she's ever rude, but she's really nice today. They must have updated some of her speech.
They gave her an upgrade. Smile Money says, according to some, the phrase pair of pants heckens back to the days when they constituted pants or patroons,
Pantaloons.
as they were originally known, consists of two separate items.
Yep.
One for each leg. They were put on one at a time and then secured around the waist.
I'm guessing Smile Money had to fucking Google this shit himself.
Well, he is older. He might have a pair. I mean, I know he's got a pair. So, never mind. We'll quit while we're behind. Stalker Steve, hey, Ed.
Wherever you are. Hi, Ed, wherever you are.
Ed's everywhere. Steven again, move south. Get snow every few years lately. Actually, for us,
Hasn't been too bad. This year we're getting fucked.
yeah, the very first snowfall out of the chute, and all of a sudden you got 10 inches, and I'm forced to. You know, it's like Mike's like,
Yeah, I was fine with that.
where is the snowblower? He goes, it's in my garage. So I got the garage door open. He goes, okay, your garage isn't all that big. So where is the snowblower? It's like over there. You know, everything. I have a summer rotation and a winter rotation. So everything's moved around. Samantha, if you watch this, your dirt bike is now in the
back corner.
the least easy access spot. Even though that thing, if it wasn't for the fact that it's so fucking cold-blooded, boy, that'd be fun to go rip around on.
I swear, and I'm not joking. Yesterday I was driving, and you can ask my son as my witness. I saw a goddamn motorcycle driving down Grand Avenue.
There's a couple of dumbasses.
I looked at my kid and I said, "Do you see that?" He says, "Yeah." What's so special? I said, "That's a motorcycle in the middle of winter. We got like 10 inches. That's about the stupidest thing you can do. I can't believe you didn't wreck it right in front of us."
Damn it, Steve. I got an email about the Micro-Roni brace for $149. Forgot where. I was mass deleting emails because I'm poor. Well,
See, I'm telling you, I did the same thing, but mine was 140 or 120, I thought.
right now, as it stands, the best deal that I've been able to find is a wash. It is $195 at Optics Planet. And Christine said if I get one, she wanted me to get one for the 10 millimeter in tungsten gray. The one that was at actually the one that was at Optics Planet, there was only one of them left as of 2 hours ago. But for financial reasons, I guess I'm gonna have to pass. And it kind of sucks because it's not very often that Christine approves of a gun purchase, let alone the fact that she actually had a fucking good time using the thing.
Just save it for another day.
Yeah.
We'll get one.
somewhere. Steve again. I stopped following the Tipsy Bartender. He has a vlog channel that he always posted on. Then he got some skinny white Australian broad. Then he stopped posting for like a year. Then he made an off-the-wall vlog that has nothing like the old content. You can tell that she was on his ass about being loud, being around other chicks, and cursing. Oh, and he deleted all of his old vids on that channel. See, if you're a female and you're listening to this, maybe you are or aren't like that, but the one thing that I truly appreciate in any relationship thing is, first of all, I think the biggest mistake is anybody that thinks I can change that other person.
You fucked up right there.
Yeah, right. I mean, okay, let's just say you do. You did it just long enough for that person to get in your pants, and
you know what, though?
Then they're going back to the...
You know what, though? If she's true Australian broad, I mean, I've never had one before, but I hear they like to go down under, so...
Steve! So, you got a shitter tree. Do you hang TP as a tassel and turd ornaments? I'm afraid to ask what the star is made out of. I just want to go no comment on that. Yeah, Christine usually puts some kind of a Christmas tree in the bathroom, and I don't approve of any of them. I personally don't give a flying fuck about this time of the year. It's like, I think if you really want to be a good person and do good things for others, you do it all the time. You don't need fucking Macy's and Target and Walmart and Amazon to pick a fucking day on the calendar and say, this is when you're a nice person. Fu Master Chew, this is early or what? Still delicious. Mr. 27, 26 commenter, nice brobies. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell and shots, and there will be no cowbell.
No cowbell today.
Because we are, oh yeah, right there, I put my finger on her titty. We are in a no cowbell, that was yours.
What's that?
The crush washer.
Oh, yeah, now I know what you mean.
The crush washer that crushed itself into the threads.
I was confused for a second.
Tardisius, where has all the cowbell gone? Hey, Tardisius, I did fix the original cowbell. I cowbelled the fuck out of that thing yesterday, and the bell, which broke earlier, and I drilled a hole through it and remounted it. It actually flew off, and I think I have it pinched enough that it...
There's your cowbell, boys.
And then shots. Yeah, we can't fire the cap gun either.
Well, I already did that once.
We could do an actual shot, but after reading this one here at work and clicking the heart, I'm probably going to get a smart-ass whiskey text message in a matter of a minute and a half. J-Dog, hope I don't get snowed in.
We're getting snowed in.
Well, see, here's the problem. For J-Dog lives within walking distance of Superior Meats, but works up past Samantha's job. So he has to go all the way through Superior and up the big hill to get to work.
You know, I wouldn't mind trying to go up the hill. I wouldn't mind trying to drive through Superior. The one thing that would bother me out of that entire drive is going over the bridge.
Oh, when we went over for breakfast this morning, coming back was not bad, but going over, it was like I almost had to steer to the left to go straight.
I'm telling you, I almost drive down the Oliver Bridge almost every time. Just, I'm petrified of those bridges. You're up high, anything ever happens, you're dead. You're dead.
And what he's talking about, the Oliver Bridge, is in a low-lying area. It's protected by trees. It's up the St. Louis River, and you're 20, 30 feet above water, maybe not 200-300 feet. Yeah, and it's actually a more beautiful way to go. And I don't really think it's that much out of the way if you actually want to hit Walmart, Menards, or
Yeah. Like if you're going out to the east end of...
Oh, shit. When the weather's bad, J-Dog, I'd actually think that way would be the safer way
That's
for
what
him
I'm
to
saying.
go.
I do the Oliver Bridge when the roads are bad, anything like that. Even high winds. When it's high winds, you go up on that bridge, those like 30-mile-an-hour winds turn into like 60, 70-mile-an-hour winds. They will throw your car straight sideways. Truck, anything. The bigger you are, the more the wind is catching.
What was it, less than a month ago now? It hit 72 miles an hour on the center of the Blotnick Bridge, and the guy in front of me was in one of those like Sprinter vans, and I swear to God,
see it go up on 2 wheels.
I swear to God, he was on 2 wheels for a moment. He actually steered into it.
Steered with it, yeah. Fuck that. See, I don't know. I really don't like those bridges.
Matt Davis says, beer time, yep. Crazy Scotsman, Brew Babe is a 10. Crazy Scotsman says whiskey.
We're getting a lot of whiskeys today. That's what, 3, 4?
Yeah, that's that's the third. We've got 2 unanswered as of right now. Okay, we did 4. I do like 4. What the fuck to do with it? No.
What the fuck to do with it? What?
This one. I do like 4, so I'll save that.
And we did that.
The second batch, though. Actually, the last time we did a shot, I think we did that one.
No, that was the first time I took a shot with you when we got the new batches. Because I looked at it and I was like, ooh, mild vanilla, like that's right up my creek. But I told you I might go sledding later. Are you trying to get me all fucked up?
Okay, we'll skip the one that I said 100 proof or more. Lake at 11, but without the octane.
I'd do it at 12 or 13.
13.
13 Scotch though, but that's for you. Hey, you just took one for
I
me.
thought
I'll
it
take
was.
one. You took one for me. I'll take one for you.
I thought it was.
I'll tell you. I'll let you know if it's Scotch or not.
NIHAP told me that I've been wrong on multiple of my guesses, which doesn't come as a surprise. That's probably why him or somebody sent me.
Let me check this out.
It should be hollowed out in the center and come with a free shot glass. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it. Too out of here. See, I thought this was a Scotch because for me, I've noticed that Scotches are a lot more clear.
The what?
They're
Scotches?
a lighter. They don't really have the amber look to them.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you're right. But I have seen some lighter bourbons. Most of them are pretty standard color though. Like even that Beacon is pretty light, in my bourbon world.
But here's a Scotch that is very ambered. Still to this moment in time, I have no idea where this came from. It was here after the last get together. It is out of Scotland though, and they do have whiskey spelt appropriately.
Hold on. Let me see. Where are you seeing this whiskey that you're calling appropriate?
That they spell whiskey right
Well, what's the wrong way to spell it?
with an E.
Oh.
See, you notice the good stuff? SKY.
Now, see, I'm going to call false and bullshit on that.
SKY, but all of a sudden this one is SKEY.
I'm going to call bullshit on that. You look at, like, let's see, Knob Creek or Booker's. You know what?
They'll have it spelled wrong.
Yeah, you know why? Because their alcohol percentage is fucking higher. They are wasted when they're writing that shit.
Hey Google, what is the proper way to spell whiskey?
Whiskey is spelled Whiskey.
Oh, you are so wrong. You're Google. Nobody likes you anyway.
Fake news.
You shouldn't have freaking opened that can of worms.
I knew she was going to get it wrong.
Oh.
The only thing that actually has ever surprised me about her is telling us about the AR-15 and how it is not an assault rifle. And it's like, almost sounds like someone hacked Google.
Yeah.
See, this just,
Now, which number was this again? Because I can already smell. This is the Scotch. This is 13.
yeah,
What you think is Scotch?
yes. NIHAP.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? This smells like tequila.
You're drunk.
No, I'm not. Not yet. Hey, I'll tell
I
you
have
what it tastes
tequila.
like. Yeah, I'll tell you what it tastes like. Fuck you, I like tequila. That's what it smells like. It smells like tequila.
I gotta re-up that.
No, open a bottle.
That smells like cactus butt. This does not smell like cactus. This smells like smoky peat.
No, this smells like tequila. I'm telling you. It does. Maybe that's why it's so fucking clear, too. That's why NIHAP's probably fucking sitting there laughing. Or who was it? NIHAP that sent you this?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sitting there laughing, saying that you're wrong because it's not even a freaking whiskey. Dude. Oh. I'm telling you.
That is not tequila.
To be honest, it tastes like a Scotch mixed with whiskey. Or, I mean, a Scotch mixed with tequila.
Who knows what?
I'm serious. I do get that. No, I do get like I get a really smoky flavor on that. On this one.
Yeah.
Sherlock.
My good man.
But it smells, and it smells in the first sip, the first initial sip, it tastes like tequila to me. The aftertaste, no, not at all.
I can pour you some tequila if you want.
I know what tequila tastes like. I drink lots of tequila. You don't want to drink tequila around me.
Get snaky.
No, not snaky. That's vodka.
Nice.
But I'll be running around fucking streaking everywhere.
Yeah, you're right. Note to self and you.
Did I ever tell you about that with my grandma looking at me the one day? I got shit hammered with a friend. Drove home. This was when I had my red Beetle. I think it was right before you moved in, probably.
Yeah, I never saw I don't think I saw the Beetle anyway.
Well, anyways, long story short, I was at the bar all night. I go home, go to bed. I went out with my buddy. I went home, go to bed. Next morning, I wake up and my fucking bed's all wet. I'm like, what the hell? Did I piss myself? No, seriously. I was like, this has never happened before. Like, did I get that fucked up? I pissed the bed or something? I'm like, no, I couldn't have been. My whole bed's wet. I'm feeling my fucking underwear like, it's not just once, everywhere is wet. What the fuck? I go downstairs and my grandma says, did you have fun last night? I said, yeah, just like any other night.
Did she say it like there's something she knew that you didn't?
Yes. She goes, did you have fun last night? I was like, yeah, it's like any other night, you know? Not saying I was fucking shit hammered. She's like, yeah, well, you were dancing out in the rain in your underwear. I was like, no, I wasn't. And I'm starting to think to myself, that makes sense why my fucking bed's soaking wet. I still didn't believe her, right? I'm like, Grandma, you must have been dreaming. You were drinking or something. I go out to my fucking car later. All my clothes are fucking sitting on my car, other than my underwear. My wallet, everything is in my fucking pants pockets. Like, everything is just drenched wet. I guess my grandma just happened to hear me fucking pull in. I guess I got out of the car, stripped off all my clothes, and fucking started dancing in the rain.
Oh, God, I'm glad I wasn't here for that.
Oh, I'm guessing it was probably 2 or 3 in the morning. You wouldn't have ever seen it, but...
Okay, Stormy Coyote. I want spring again. Fuck this cold and snow shit. Fuck it right up her fucking snowy asshole with a brown snow dick until her intestines ooze right out of her goddamn snowy fucking mouth.
Whoa, what?
Wow, that is a hate on for winter like I have never read.
Oh, I should have brought mine over. I don't like mine though, because when I blow, it fucking tells me how long it's gonna take to sober up, and I'm like, I don't have that much time. I gotta go.
Well, according to this is so. Were you here when Steve had his? Well, Steve's got like
Let me see it.
one like yours,
Yeah.
and so actually, when he started telling me the story when we were outside there before the brew review, and I'm like, okay, I don't get it, Steve. Why do you have a breathalyzer when you are a recovering alcoholic? I go, because he goes, I blow in it when I picked up, before I had to go pick up the kids. And I'm just like, what? I was like, honestly, for Steve, if you see this, I thought for a minute that maybe he was like having one, but was keep checking on himself. Well, it turns out that, and of course, this doesn't come as a shock. Even though he's not legally required to, the ex wanted to know that he wasn't drinking when he's picking up his kids, and I'm just like, what the fuck? You're not drinking at all. I tell you, he's the one person that I know that has stayed right on top, and I hope he sticks with it forever. But yeah,
Man, I've gone through 100 3 times now.
I know. It was like
Fucker's making me really wait.
thing's a pain in the ass. Tardisius, nice beer. Could be the name of a great song. Hey dude. Sharky, sweet SKS. Brew butt, and let's not forget the epic side boob. Heck yeah, yesterday's brew babe was pretty good.
I like the side boob.
Piece of shit. Scotsman, once again, Christine has to tell you to man up. Thanks, Scotsman. Wade, we did our Christmas decorating Thursday afternoon. Online shopping Friday. Fucking off Saturday and Sunday. Perfect. Oh, we're already... We still have another beer to review.
Yeah, we better crack that. I don't know. I've been waiting on you, boss. So.
This is really good. Actually, it's one of the ones where I didn't even want to rush through it.
I wanted to rush through it, not because I wanted to rush through it, but because I was thirsty and it tasted good.
I got backup.
I mean, I brought back up.
And I got back up to the backup.
Big boy can right there.
So we're gonna look at Log Roller IPA from Moose Lake Brewing Company. I don't think I've had anything from them.
I haven't either.
7.5%. Moose Lake is a small, literally little community.
What, 3,000 people, I think?
South of here. It's about a half an hour drive.
Yep.
One is just chiseled on my hand. So, and the other thing, and I don't know if it's available in your area, but if any of you took my advice and went and tried out the Grain Belt Blue, it turns out that Grain Belt Blue, they decided to make it a seasonal thing, and everywhere around here is trying to sell it out. I don't know if we're up against some kind of a weird expiration date, but...
The highest this goes is 2.0. What'd you blow? Was it a 2.0?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's max. 2.0 is ridiculous. No, you couldn't have been 2.0. We did just take shots before that. Yeah, I gotta start bringing mine over.
Grain Belt Blue, I know it's 4.7%, and it has it's made
flavor.
with real
Girly.
blueberry juice.
Girly flavor.
Kind of a girly flavor, yeah. But it's a nice
It's
switch.
not bad. It's not a shit for a daily drinker for a good price that you got it at. I'd sip at it.
Yeah, so here's the deal. My neighbor Miles, he's like, oh yeah, it's seasonal. I go, I didn't know that. And he's like, yeah, most places for some weird reason are trying to sell out of it. And it's usually at a pretty good price. And I'm
what
like,
is it? 11? It's like $11 a 12-pack, right? Typically.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Last
time I got it, I thought it was $11.
I think it's $10.99 a 12er.
Yeah.
I just bought 4 12-packs at $4.99 each. So I paid $20 and like 89 cents total for 2 cases of it.
That's the most Eric's ever spent on beer.
I know. Well, I don't know. Well,
At one time, anyways.
maybe not the most I've spent, because some of the shit that we buy is...
I'm just kidding. No,
It's
but
the most-
fucking your fridge is the one whole shelf is.
I've never
nothing but
struggled.
blue.
I haven't struggled carrying beer out of a liquor store like I did today. Of course, I was also
Well,
talking
did you
to
buy?
Mario.
Did you buy anything else? Because I got a trick for you for carrying those packs.
Just
You put 2 on 2 fingers, 2 on other fingers, just like you would normally do it. You just split them up, and I can carry about 6 12 packs.
well, that's how I carried these. But I was also holding a phone against my ear.
Oh gosh!
I was talking to Mario. I was talking to Mario Mosen the whole time I was beer shopping.
So before we dip into this, what are you gonna say about the last one? What would you review it?
I was actually pretty impressed. If it had more alcohol, it's a 9. It's for sure. It's a 9 for me.
That's funny. That's what I just went and flashed them 9. No, that's the only thing. And actually, the price wasn't bad either. It wasn't real cheap, but it wasn't crazy expensive.
Well, how much for a 6er?
I'd have to go back. I forget, but I know it wasn't. It was $10 or less.
Well, it's typical.
It was $10 or less.
We can't go
But-
buy anything made here in town for less.
Yeah, I think it was 9. The only reason why I can't go more is because the alcohol content. It's lacking on the alcohol. But otherwise, like flavor, how smooth it was, I can't believe how smooth it was.
No,
It was almost like a chocolate milk, not like flavored, but like just how it like hits your mouth, and it's just like a creamy, smooth.
I'd put some over the Cocoa Puffs for your son for breakfast tomorrow.
Fuck you.
Hey son, here, blow in this. Oh, breakfast was good. This got some...
Actually, my kid won't even eat cereal with milk in it. His mom was just telling me today that we need to start forcing him to put milk in his cereal. I'm like, why? All right, well, my kid is getting a little older. He's like getting close to 10. But who cares if he's got milk in his cereal? If he doesn't like that, who cares? He still has a glass of milk on the side that he drinks with it.
So what is he like, Dad? Just goes in dry? So he doesn't put anything in. I mean, please tell me he doesn't put water or something like that.
No, just dry cereal.
Oh, that's...
He has milk on the side.
Jesus Christ, kids have all kids have phases of, you know what? Back off and let them be kids.
That's why. Well, if you know, well, you know my ex, but you don't really know her.
There isn't very many scenarios where that you actually would go, oh yeah, the ex is cool. I really like the ex.
No, there's a few things that I liked about her.
So I was goofing off with one of my very well loved pistols, because it was one that I got from someone that's very special to me, and I put this in there and fired
Fucked it up?
and it didn't leave the barrel, and I'm like, oh shit! But then I looked and realized that this one has been evidently multi-tapped, and it has a crater of a hole from the firing pin. So literally, the firing pin was just hit going in the hole. So when I put a live round in it, it went right off. Is this J-Dog? See, I always try to make a prediction if it's one of these guys, J-Dog or Smile Money or J-Dog. I'm going with J-Dog. Ah! J-Dog with a whiskey. It's either J-Dog or Smile Money.
We just had a whiskey.
It's like, damn it.
I gotta check.
Is it 3? 2? 2 whiskeys.
We've already had 2.
Damn it. We've already had 2.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm trying to stay sober, but I'm trying to be able to sober up to go out sledding at some point.
You don't want that time window to be too big between now and snowmobiling.
What do you mean?
Well, if you have another shot plus that.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking make it another hour and a half.
You know, since we're down here in the Dark Central, I should take a look at one of the security cameras and see what's going on out there.
Well, that's what I'm kind of wondering, how much snow we got, because it finally started coming. They said we were supposed to get snow like 7 o'clock this morning. Nothing happened till what, 2, 3 o'clock? Right before we started the show, it really started. Yeah, that's a little bit more believable.
Well, I don't care what anyone says. You just do a shot and then start doing something like that.
Well, they do. No, they say you're supposed to wait at least 20 minutes. I got a .14. But even then, that's still probably a little high. I think. Well, no, we had 2 shots and 1 beer, so that would put me at about a point. That should put me roughly about a .1 to 1.2, I would guess.
But only in the driveway? Evidently it's snowing so hard I can't log into my garage camera. Then again, I have no idea.
No, it looks like a white screen. That's probably what it looks like outside.
I have no idea what the fuck has been going on with my goddamn internet lately. It has really pissed me off.
Well, Christine's got her show going on tonight, doesn't she? All night.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be kicked out of the kitchen for quite a bit of...
Hey, look, hey, John Solar. Oh, he moved.
Well, is it
One of Christine's squirrels was grabbing some. Looks like the peanut pile's almost all gone. I swear to God, Christine was on the front porch, and I leaned over to turn the computer on. I look over, and the squirrel is like this. He's got his paws on the glass, and he's looking in. And he's like, dude, where's my peanut? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, it's snowing right now. It's not terrible though.
Now this is live.
Yeah.
I think what you might be failing to see, that I see, is look again. We've been down here for how long?
Well, yeah, your footprints.
Yes. We've been down here for an hour. Look for my footprints. Look at how much snow is on that railing. There are no footprints.
At the stairs.
That pile of peanuts that are gone, that's because they're covered in snow. I guarantee it, because that was a big... We're talking like 2 fist-sized pile of peanuts.
Well, actually, I don't.
It was a big pile of peanuts.
I think the critters got it, but there is no. Your footprints are not on the stairs.
That's what I'm
telling you.
telling
And the stairs are partially covered by the.
That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm telling you. That I don't think you
there
noticed.
There he is. He's back again.
Oh, he just was running his tail around. No, that was on the screen for a little bit. The camera.
He grabbed some nuts and adiosed himself.
No, I think we got probably 2 to 3 inches since we've been down here.
J-Dog. Evidently, it's snowing wherever he is. Because I said, "Damn it, we've already had 2." He said, "Well, you're not going anywhere."
No, I am. Most people are not. That's what. Actually, you know what the fucked up thing was? I told my kid's mom, "Yeah, I'll come back and pick them up later tonight or tomorrow morning. After we get some snow, take them sledding." Well, I'm not gonna when I'm drinking, but I said I'd do that. And she goes, "Well, how you?" Needless to say, we live 3 blocks away from each other. She says, "Well, how you gonna drive over here if it's that bad out?" I said, "I planned on picking them up on the snowmobile. That's what I'm waiting for, is snow." Well, not to mention, I'm pretty sure my truck will make it through. They can give us 2 feet. I'll be able to drive.
Well, J-Dog is at home right now. His supervisor is at work and snowed in and told him to stay home.
Nice, nice. I always love hearing that. I'm hoping they call me tomorrow, because tomorrow's the first day I got to go back in tomorrow night. I'm hoping they call me and say, "Hey, work's canceled."
It's also my favorite time right now. It's 3:57.
Why is that your favorite time?
It's a good caliber.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay, we got 3 comments before we head to the Two-Hearted Ale Club. And standing in this Two-Hearted Ale is something from
it's the log roller. Log roller.
What?
Come again?
Grow up. Gunwild, what do you mean, those people? Better be careful, you might offend the sensitive sissies, you racist piece of racist. JR10 Desert Gold, let's see if this works. How to own an interview. Take 2. Sound on. I already know what this is going to be.
Do you want to sit down and we'll start the interview in a minute? What's your name? Oh, you've got the job.
I should not have drank anything before that. That was hilarious.
Do you want to sit down and we'll start the interview in a minute? What's your name? Oh, you've got the job.
That's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. I'm going to look that up about 50 times. I got a bunch of buddies I got to show that to. That's too funny.
Oh, he has it listed as unlisted. I'll have to see. I might actually have a copy of that. I can. Yeah,
That's stupid, but it's funny. Oh yeah, you get the job. She don't even start filling out the paperwork.
Oh man! By doing that, by accidentally I should have done that in a new tab. Oh well. Yeah. So the girl sits down and
a bald beaver jumps out.
As she crosses her legs, she gets the job. If you know what I mean.
Bald beaver jumps right out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You are gonna get yourself in some trouble. You better edit those.
Yeah, I've been using stuff. Actually, that's what sucked. The one channel didn't care about nudity. Unfortunately, they went out of business. It was really a damn shame. But you just put the B&E bottle caps over anything questionable. You know, it's really kind of funny that that's the kind of shit that YouTube pulls right now, but yet they're just hypocrites.
Fuck! There's so many what was that art girl that can fucking run around naked?
Blowing the paintballs out of her vagina, and that's art. I mean, all of a sudden I'm really into art. She was actually not ugly either.
No, but that's fucked up.
Oh, so already 2 things were held. Now I don't know if these are now these might be comments that were already rolled past. Okay.
Don't look like it.
JR10, yeah, that's quite a ways. That's quite a way to get that. I'm wondering if I dare show.
I wish I could do the same thing for my interviews, but unfortunately, all they're going to see is a fucking hairy sack. I just don't think it's going to work the same.
Actually, I'm at a moment in my life where I really don't give a shit. Hang on. There we go. Well, first we'll play it on the upstairs monitor.
Full screen.
Do you want to sit down and we'll start the interview in a minute? What's your name? Oh, you've got the job.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, that's how to get the job.
I just love that. He's like, whoa, you got the job.
Gunwild, what happened with Matt's sister? Did Jerry not pay enough for her to show up? She's just been...
No, she was truly going to show up now twice on 2 different occasions. The one, I do night shifts, so I fell asleep, set my alarm, slept right through it. And my sister was planning to come over here, but she never woke me up and thought that I must have needed the sleep or something. And so that was the first one. The last one where we had a special guest, she got stuck working at at work, a coworker came in late. And when she finally did get home, Jesus.
What?
She just didn't come over because it was a little late. It was a little late.
She opened this.
No, I don't think that's going to be any help. I think that's fucking what's coming out your ass. Is what. But yeah, so she's got 3 jobs right now, so she's been working a lot. She has tried to get over here, and it just hasn't seemed to work out the past couple times.
You don't have to get in on this, but since J-Dog is at home...
You go ahead, you drink up, sir.
What do I want? 15.
Oh, you should let me pick.
Is there any... Oh, okay, fine.
We get
Down there
15.
now.
Good, a little more flavor.
I think 15 is empty.
How about you give me your shot glass and turn the other way?
You're not going to give me the fucking fire water.
I'm not gonna give you no 18s or nothing.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm not scared. Okay, so 32 minutes ago, this could be a two-hearted ale. Gunwild says, "Welcome to No Cowbell Saturday. Cheers, bitches." Stephen Hobson Lead, "Welcome to the club, assholes." And Epstein didn't kill himself. Okay, so well, Steve is in the two-hearted ale club. J-Dog Heart Club, and Mr. 27. More Christmas boobs, please.
Like we don't give out enough Christmas boobs.
So did you find something?
Yeah, don't be peeking.
Jesus, how long is this going to... Okay, I'm gonna hit the, we got, well, we can't say the Stalker Steve button. I don't think the Real Cobra Burnout has been here yet, so it's actually the Real Cobra Burnout button. Because Gunwild is in the club. Well, Stalker Steve technically isn't in the club, but then again, most of the time when it comes to Stalker Steve...
Listen, you're being rude. You're fake news. You're fake news. Stop being rude.
Go ahead,
You're
take a
fake
shot.
news.
Tell me what you think about it. Tell me which one it is and what you think.
Well, right off the bat, here's my guess. My guess that you used number 11.
Okay.
Just because I know how you are. See, this one still has a little bit of a Scotch smell to it. Would you dump like 3 things into it?
No! I just like listening to you. Wasn't too bad.
No.
Good.
Would you dump the shit that you didn't drink along with something else?
No. That was a combination of 16 and 11. So you're 100 proof and the burnt wood.
Actually, that kind of works.
Well, now you know how to do them.
It, no, in the aftertaste, it still has a...
Burnt wood. Yeah.
But, by mixing it, it really brought that down. No, that actually, no, that... If we were having an episode of I've been doing some mixing stuff, does it mix? That actually, I want to say, for sure, that made 16 better. It made 16 drinkable. Christ, by the time... Oh, that was weird. My little
Got fucking
it took like a left. By the time we're done with this, all I have is the little cleaning rags laying everywhere. Looks like a 13-year-old's bedroom.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna try one more time for the Real Cobra Burnout button. Oh, Mr. 27 stands as the last. Where'd we end up? Oh shit!
Over and a half.
Christ. Still got time to finish more whiskey.
Go ahead. I'll mix you another if you want. Oh, come on. That wasn't bad.
You know, to be totally honest, as of right now, he hasn't sent me anything that I would ever have classified as undrinkable. Like, this is total garbage. I never want to have another shot of it. I've got some that I would call sipping whiskeys, but like this is probably the worst of all of them. I rated it. This was the last place guy from the first batch, and I thought it was like Seagram 7, which means it would still be perfect to dump it in 7-Up, Sprite, Coca-Cola.
Yep.
I mean, you can't let whiskey go to waste.
But they spell that whiskey with an E. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, see if they fucked it all up.
Or they just fucked up when they spelled. See, that's my thought.
I'd ask her, but she wouldn't even have a clue. I don't even know how you'd even get an answer to that question. At what point in time did there become a separation between
So ask Google.
W-I-S-K-Y and W-I-S-K-E-Y?
Hey Google, why is whiskey spelled 2 different ways?
On the website whiskeyforeveryone.com, they say, the Scots spell it whiskey and the Irish spell it whiskey, with an extra E. This difference in the spelling comes from the translations of the word from the Scottish and Irish Gaelic forms.
There you have it.
And you know why? Because that guy always says whiskey without the E. Which is also this guy right here.
Well, shit, if I was to spell Scotland, I'd use 2 T's. Does that make me wrong, too?
Not if you're in Ireland. You know what I really want to do is I want to get Stripey. I want to get Stripey, Jerry, Blue Thunder 40, and the Crazy Scotsman all in my backyard around the fire pit. I mean, if we don't have some kind of a
Well, there's going to be a fucking showdown.
Yeah, it would be fun. The funny thing is especially, I mean, now Stripey is still living over there, and he's been over here. Him and his wife came here for one of our shoots, and it was like one of the most awesome things.
Yeah, I think that's the one year. That was the first year I came over for it.
When you can actually declare that you have made part of your family, not just people in your city, not people in your state,
community,
whatever, not people in your country, but people from all over the world. Him and Strapey and his wife come over here to spend time with us and shoot. And that was awesome, considering for him the only thing he owns is 22 and shotguns.
Well, because they can't really.
Yeah, anything else? Well, if he does own them, nobody knows. I got some in my eye. Nobody knows about them.
Can't really have them.
The funny thing is he can just literally go to the hardware store and buy a suppressor.
How the fuck does that work? You better tell them to send some shit over here then.
Because unlike our stupid government, it's a kinder and gentler. If me and you are neighbors, and you're shooting it up all the time, and you're suppressed, and I don't hear it, then that sounds like a. But no, over here the libtards are scared. They're scared because according to the movie, you're gonna go camp out somewhere and nobody's gonna know where the bullets are coming from. Well, guess what? Have you ever heard a rifle being shot from distance? Go ahead and tell me exactly where that shooter is again. I don't care how loud the gun is.
You need at least 2 shots to be able to pinpoint it. 1 shot, typically, anywhere. Whether you're in the woods, if you're in a city, it's gonna be bouncing off fucking walls and shit. Like you need 2 shots to be able to realistically pinpoint. I mean, you might get a general idea, you know what I mean? Hey, it's coming from like this fucking 90-degree area. But that's about all you're going to get with 1 shot. You need a good 2 shots to be able to pinpoint the exact direction it's coming from. Fuck, I go hunting a lot. Trust me, I know.
I don't know why listening to you talk right now makes me want to go watch Quigley Down Under.
I don't even know what that is.
Get 'em.
Quigley? Quigley?
Quigley Down Under.
Down Under.
Tom Selleck.
I guess I'm not old enough.
No, seriously, you gotta watch it. Actually, your son would probably really enjoy it too.
What the hell is it?
Alec Rickman, you know, the bad guy from Die Hard.
Okay.
Hans
Yeah,
Gruber
yeah,
from
yeah,
Die Hard.
yeah.
He plays a massive landowner, the bad guy, in Australia, and he, for the short answer is he's trying to find someone to help him kill the Aborigine that are on his land. So he finds, he puts an ad out in the United States, and everybody else writes a fucking essay. I do this and I do that. Quigley simply sends him back a target that says something like 1,400 yards, and all 3 rounds are touching on the target. And so he pays to have him come over for a job interview. And everything goes great until he finds out that he's basically there to kill people. He thinks he's there to hunt animals or to not to kill people. So then it turns into Quigley now wants to adios Alec Rickman's character.
The one that hired him.
So, but there's some fucking awesome shootings.
What's it called?
Quigley with a Q. Quigley Down Under.
Quigley with the Q. Like I wouldn't know it was a Q.
Well, it could be a K.
A K don't sound like Quigley.
Quigley Down Under. Shut up.
Alright. How about this? Put a K and a UI. What does that sound like?
Quill.
Quigley?
No, you gotta watch it. You'll like it.
Well, how old is it? 80s?
No, I think it's newer than that. Hey Google, when did the movie Quigley Down Under come out?
Quigley Down Under was released in the United States of America on October 17, 1990.
Holy shit, I was a year away. That beast is still...
There's definitely some good shooting scenes in there.
Yeah.
You know that whole "don't run, you're just gonna die tired"? Well, he gets the fucking shit beat out of him in one scene, and he's got like dust and smoke and sweat and blood in his eyes, and the guy is like panicked. He's on the horse, and he's going, and he's going, and he's going, and he's like a little tiny dot. And Tom Selleck has a modified Sharps, and it was just like, and it's just like wait for it, and then you see the dude fucking flop off the horse. It's a very it's a feel. I like feel good movies with violence.
I like feel-good movies with... So what you're saying is you like violent movies that make you feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's worth a watch.
It kind of... Just from the sounds of it, it kind of reminds me of like a Crocodile Dundee type movie.
Yeah, a little older. I'd almost have to look in the movies. I thought I had it on DVD, but I'm sure you can find it anywhere. Bitch probably knows.
Hey Google, when's Eric ever gonna shut up?
I know timing is everything, but I'm not sure.
Wow! Come on, whose side are you on? Okay, hitting the button one last time, then we're out of here. Oh, Mr.
Hey,
27.
we got a new one. We got a new one.
Oh, Mr. 27 stands.
Yeah, that's a new one.
No,
More
I
Christmas boobs, please.
I hearted it. It was already there.
Well, that's new to me.
24 minutes ago.
Still new to me.
Okay, well, what do you think about this?
Fucking sucks ass. It's alright. It's... Let me take another sip. I'll tell you.
It's got kind of a
It's
heavy...
okay, but it's like almost a tart or kind of a... It's got a weird...
The aftertaste is not doing it for me.
That's what I'm saying. Sucks ass.
Joey would relate. It all is good till you swallow. And on that note, I'm just gonna
for fuck's
just gonna
sake.
go now. So
Later, boys.
yeah, bye.